can try.
Yeah. How are you? How are you feeling today?
I'm great, thanks. So my name is Axel, but my stage name is Acen. I've been beatboxing for a year and a few months now, but not doing it as often as I should and as I would want to. But well, I'm still trying, I guess. So yeah. Um, this is girl power, girl power, like girl power. Girl power.
Yeah. Yeah, that was dope. That was definitely dope. You know that I know this beat and I really enjoyed it because I know how hard it was for you to create it, and it's just the first of a lot of other routines that it will create. So I'm really glad that you just share it with the community. It's really really cool. So make some noise in the chat for Acen, please.
I say the three, y'all say the two and the one. Beatboxing in 3.
This is girl
Yeah.
power, girl power, like girl power. This is girl to the front, girls to the fucking front.
Here we go. So I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. So actually like I really could see you were like trying to keep the eyes contact. You tried to be flexible and you did it really well. And it was, why am I watching a camera is really hard. So really congrats, because I'm doing it right now. It's really not easy. So it's really dope. And you were more into your beats. I could feel that you were more, how to say, connected to your own beat, actually. So this is a great thing, something that you can use, because when you're connected to your beat, you're saying, I know what I'm saying and I believe in it, so you have to believe in it. So that's a really good thing. So if you can do more now, it's use your hands, because your eye contact, I could see like we're like that, but I can't see your hands. So I was like, yeah, show your hands, because like when you say it's girl power, girl power, this is girl power, and you just do it and just use the ends, I would say. And don't forget to connect with us, because when you connect with your beat, it's already a really good thing, because it makes it easier to control your beats. And now it's time to connect with us, now that you connect with your beat. So you connect with yourself, and now you need to connect with our crowd. Okay? That's cool. Okay, so we're going to the showmanship. I'm so sorry if I'm going faster because of what happened. I'm trying to just being on time. And I was talking about showmanship. And showmanship, it's about beatboxers have a lot of knowledge. They have a lot of technique. They have a lot of musicality, like really. But why a lot of beatboxers can't like express it and make it feel as like you would like to feel? It's because knowledge is not everything, and if you have the knowledge, but you need the connection, the distinction, and everything together will get you will improve your showmanship. And showmanship, it's not the same thing that entertainment. Entertainment, it's one of the ways of showmanship. So actually, you don't need to be good at entertainment, like I'm not. But a way of entertaining people is being good at knowledge and connection. Because when you have connection, people are really paying attention. And when you have knowledge, you get people's interest. So showmanship, it's about that. And entertainment, it's one of the keys, but not the more important one. It's about captivating people's attention. It's about making them so captivated that for them, time just flies away. Like time just went really fast. That's what showmanship is about for me, at least. And that's how I can try to define, because it's definitely a tough subject to talk about. But of course, we're just introducing it today. But so if you have the knowledge and the connection, you'll get you will get the entertainment you wanted to share. And if you have knowledge and distinction, you will actually get a better attention from the public, from the crowd, because our brain is really how to say our brain is captivated from things that we cannot categorize. So when you're yourself and you're different, because every single individual is unique, you're getting people's interest. So ways to do that is to listen to your public, to your crowd, as I was saying, to play with your body, to focus your energy in the thing that you want, and to play with your crowd. Actually, like, why am I talking about energy? Because sometimes and I had this mistake at the finals of French Championships of 2020. I was so hyped because I was able to be connected. For the first time, I was fully connected, not just half. I was fully connected to everything. But the problem is my beats tight and slow. It says tight and slow. I was doing it really fast and not tight. So why? Because I was getting a lot of energy. So once you connect with people, you do eyes contact. You listen what they're saying. When they're singing with you, let them sing. Just be flexible. Let them sing with you. But when you get all this energy, sometimes you don't know what to do with it. So you'll be like a crazy person, just running everywhere like me and not getting your beat really, really tight, like you would like to have. So when you get this energy, you have to do like, I don't know the name, but you have to put in different dimensions. Like, okay, so half of this energy, it will be for my feelings and the emotion that I'm sharing, so it can be more convincing. Like a lot of beatboxers saying, it's about being convincing on stage, not being the best beatboxer. Okay, I'll let you know that, because it's really important. Don't do half of your trainings on your technique and half of your trainings on convincing people, because it will change your life. And so yeah, just I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so half of the energy, put it to be convincing with your emotions and all this stuff, and the other energy, put it in the power of your beat, how to make it tight, how to play with every single movement as if it was last movement you're doing on earth, and as if every single movement was one word. So when you have a lot of energy, the move they will do like it's not the same when you don't have energy, like it's not the same impact. So and this comes again for being mindful about what you're doing, and that's why I said like, Acen, you're doing it really well about being connected to your beat. Now we have to be connected with us and connect with your body, but that's a really good beginning. So that's energy focus. And another thing in battling, but of course I'm always talking about showcases and battles and everything, not just battles. When you're in battle, something that I can do against your opponent, and I do a lot, Dilo did that at GBB against every single one, but mostly against Collapse. It just like try to get the rise the crowd's energy, and once it was ready, just smashed it the opponent. So it's important like to use your body and play with the crowd. So when you're doing, for example, Wiko, you're doing like the transition, you can do like, this is the crowd and this is the opponent. You're like girls powers. The difference will be that you're connecting with people, so they can feel it. They're like, okay, here we go. This is coming. And once you will drop, they will be like, oh. But if you just do a little thing that it's so easy, you just do that with your body, and you look at your opponent's face, and you connect with him, and still being connected with the crowd, you're being convincing to the judges too. So this is a way, and convincing to the opponent too, because he will be afraid of it. Like I can tell you. So this is one thing that I could say. And because we're running out of time, I would like to give a last advice about the beat structure. Never forget to beat your to structure your beat in order to improve your showmanship. That means breathe control. Where can I breathe? Getting some ways of some seconds of freestyling, so that you can always freestyle and be flexible against your opponent or your crowd, because sometimes you're not just battling. And there's a lot of ways to do that. You can just put a lot of routines and not really have one round, but just a lot of routines. There is a lot of beatboxer that does that. And like Skiller, he prepared like more than 30 rounds of battling for the World Championship. And he was like, okay, for this one, I'll put this one. For this one, I'll put this one. And for this guy, I'll put this one. This one goes with him too. So if he does that, I'll do that. This is strategy, and it's important too. And it comes, I'm telling that for opponents, but also for showcases, because your crowd, it's never the same. And the subject of your events showcase, it's never the same. If you're playing with a gospel, you're not supposed to do no, you're supposed to do if you're playing a battle, of course you're doing that. So that's the little differences that you can have. And with your beat structure, you can actually play with your crowd in another way, like making them a part of your beat, as I said, like making them sing something that you did, like boom ba ba boom ba ba. And you can do that with sounds too. We have Mark that did that at TEDx, TED Talks. He did like, okay, you're doing the okay, the other part of the room is doing the okay, the other part is doing the They weren't beatboxers, and at the end, you could hear it like, and he was doing a beat too, like with them. So this is kind of ways, and you have the choreography too. We can like make people dance and do all this stuff. But at the end, what I would like when I say make people dance, it's like, I don't know, like Zeke did that at Vocal Total. It was like, okay, in time of 3, people will get down and down and down, and when I say 3, 2, 1, people get up. He will play with crowd's energy. They will feel they're dancing with you in your beat. So this is tips that I can give you to you guys. But to conclude what I was saying, it's actually that at the end, there's 4 words that come to my mind when I talk about all this stuff. Be yourself, okay? Structure your beat in a way that you can control your breath, you can play with the crowd, you can be flexible like you were being, guys. Be confident about what you're doing. Believe in it. Because you need to share your confidence. Lady Angela, you did that really well, as I said. Acen, when you were really into your beat, I could feel you were more confident than the first one, and I could see the progression. And connection is the last word. Connection is really important for me.